While it's to be expected that pop superstar Beyoncé always dresses in the latest fashion, the insane amount of money she dropped on a pair of golden leggings is enough to raise some eyebrows. The drunken love singer scored the item for $100,000 in 2007 and wore them to the BET Awards the same year. Oscar-winning actress Kim Basinger may have made some questionable choices in some of the movies she has opted to appear in, but by far her strangest commitment was that of purchasing the small Georgia town of Braselton for $20 million. This quick purchase would soon come back to haunt her, as Braselton failed to produce a profit for the Hollywood starlet, and she eventually sold it away for $1 million. Singer and aunt Kelly Rowland made sure that her niece Blue Ivy was only going to get the best in life. The singer spent a reported $5,200 on a bathtub covered in crystals for the baby, a gift that will likely not be used in a few years when the girl gets older. One can only imagine how appreciative parents Beyoncé and Jay-Z could have been for that present. And that wasn't the only gift Blue Ivy received in her infancy. For her birthday, her superstar parents presented to her an $80,000 diamond-encrusted Barbie doll, despite the little girl only being a year old. The birthday party also included a number of expensive decorations, and even a birthday cake that cost a reported $2,500. Back in 2011, when Justin Bieber was romancing his then-girlfriend and pop singer Selena Gomez, Bieber was gifted an expensive evening inside the Los Angeles Staples Center, the stadium, which had been completely rented out so Bieber and Gomez could watch Titanic on an inflatable movie screen over an expensive steak dinner, rung out a price tag to the tune of $475,000. While the couple eventually parted ways, no one can say the pop star didn't go all out. Legendary boxer Mike Tyson is no stranger to frivolous expenses, and this might be capped off with his purchase of two 500-pound Bengal tigers that roamed the premises of his mansion for a number of years. Their upkeep and meals forced him to turn over $200,000 a year, until he decided he could no longer care for them the way he wished. He eventually sold them. While art collectors are known to spend a heavy dime on famous pieces of art, nobody considered actor Brad Pitt's interest in paintings to be worth $960,000. While attending an art fair in Switzerland, Pitt fell in love with a painting by German artist Niall Rauch and quickly offered to pay for it to be installed in his home. An avid art collector, Pitt attends the famous Art Basel almost every year. In an attempt to monitor the heart rate and health of his unborn baby, Hollywood superstar Tom Cruise once spent an astronomical $200,000 on a sonogram machine, while his then-wife Katie Holmes was pregnant with their child. The purchase caused an uproar from health officials at the time, who claimed that exposing the child to ultrasound on a casual basis could eventually lead to health problems. While you squirm in your tiny plane seat begging for more space, Hollywood's richest travel the world in style and luxury, even when they aren't even human. U2 frontman Bono once paid an estimated $1,700 for his favorite hat to fly first class, after he left it behind in London in a hotel. And finally, Nicolas Cage might be the biggest spender on the list, shelling out huge price tags for a number of bizarre, priceless, and foreign artifacts. But he was also a proud comic book collector and a connoisseur of all things Superman, cultivating in the purchase of the first ever Superman comic book back in the early 2000s. His joy was short-lived, however, after the famous printing was stolen from his residence and found in a storage locker almost 10 years later. The one comic book was worth a whopping $2.1 million.